Welcome back, Teenage Castaways, to another cruise review video. Today we are going to be talking about the Harmony of the Seas, going on a 8-night cruise to Cozumel, Coco Cay, and Nassau, Bahamas. It was a beautiful cruise, and I'm sorry we put this out so late because we went on this cruise in July and I'm just now posting it in December. I just still have to find out a way how to manage editing videos in a fast time. So this is how I'm going to do the tour. Like every other boat that I tour, it's going to be pretty similar. So I'll start with the top decks. So right here we're in the topless deck from the front, or from the back to the front, all the way down. We'll start with the back. I'll go down a level because this one doesn't connect, and then I'll start with the back to the front, down, front to the back. It's kind of just zigzag all the way through. And so we'll get from here all the way down to the front. So starting off with the top decks, you have, this is where all your suites are, and your suite lounge and coastal kitchen is up here as well. These are all your loft suites, typically the 2-story suites. These are the really nice suites. And then from here, I don't know why it's not focusing all that well, but from here to here is just really all staterooms with like Wonderland and Dazzles mixed in, but I'll show all that later. But here's the layout of the 17th deck. So over here you have the suite deck and lounge. So obviously I can't get into there because we don't have a suite on this cruise. But over here is all your loft suites on the port and starboard side, and then your suite lounge, and then your coastal kitchen on both sides. Over here you have your elevator, and then you have some stairs right there. Here is your suite lounge. I can't get in here because obviously, like I said, we don't have a suite, but this is what it would look like. Just like that. Kind of overviewing the ship. It looks really nice, but that's that. All right, here we go. So that was the suite area, and we're going to walk out past Windjammers to the cabana and hangout area. This part overlooks the pools, and it's just really relaxing. So right here is the slides. There is stairs that go up there, and you can wait for the slides in there. One side you go on this green kind of fishbowl one, you go around in circles right there, and the other side is the 2 racer slides. These are the only wet slides on the boat. But they're fairly fun. It just kind of packs up, especially at sea days. And then right there is the suite lounge. So moving along, you walk forward into the solarium. So that was this whole area. So the Windjammer Marketplace, as well as the solarium bar area, that was all that. So now I'm going to go down to deck 15 and show all the way back. And then the sports court area, which technically is also part of deck 16, but you kind of have to walk around to get to it, so I'm just going to show it all whenever I go to deck 15. Now heading down to deck 15, this is the area where you can access all the pools. You have the solarium area, which has a solarium bistro, I believe is what it's called. And if you walk, there's a few hot tubs in this area. On the other boats, there is a pool. This is also where you can see the bridge wings. So this is a really cool area. You can see down. It's like this glass. But we're going pretty slow right now because we not that far distance to travel. A long time, so we're just kind of cruising. But you can kind of oversee the whole side of the ship. But this is the solarium area. This is like the viewing area. Here's the bridge right here. And so when you're in the solarium on deck 15, you can walk down these stairs. There's a little pool right there, and then there's some hot tubs up there. And then this area is just kind of a lounge seating area that you can overlook all this area. Now you can't get to the helipad on your other ships like the Radiance class and the Voyager class, and I think the Freedom class too. I can't remember, I haven't been on that class in a while. You can actually walk out there, but not on the Oasis, not on the Quantum, and not on the Vision class. You can't do that. But you can still do picture opportunities out there where a crew member will take you out there to take pictures on the front of the boat. So what I'm going to do, since the pool deck is kind of all this, like a little bit different all the way around, I'm just going to do a full loop and start ended where I started on the deck 50. So the bridge wing overlook area was one of my favorite parts to go out to and look, especially at nighttime and everything. So this is the bottom of the slides and the walk around. There's like, a bunch of pool area pretty much. There's a bunch of pools. Everybody has a spot to be. There's another bar. I mean, it's just beautiful. Now I'm starting to walk towards the sports complex where the basketball court is, the putt-putt, the flow riders, the zip line, the ping pong, pretty much everything sports related you can have on the back of the ship right here. This is another great place to go and hang out. So there's a bar back there. They have a bunch of events in the basketball court, but I believe that was Mexican food. It was delicious. I didn't eat there too much, and the unlimited ice cream, of course. There's another shop there in the arcade. And continuing to walk around, you have like the kids splash area, another bar. In other words, there was no shortage of bars. So that was this whole area, and it only went to here and then back to the flow rider and zip line and all that sort of stuff. But that was pretty much just the whole, like it says, pool and sports zone. The ship is divided into different categories. So you have like the pool and sports zone, and you have Central Park, boardwalk, you have promenade, and then entertainment palace. That's how it's kind of all divided into the main categories of the area. But now we are going to be going down to deck 14, which is kind of more of the kids area. It has the Adventure Ocean. It's supposed to have the puzzle break. We were supposed to do this. It's almost like a kind of a, what's the word, escape room. But it was closed. They had technical difficulties. And then the card room is back here. But other than that, it's really just all stateroom. And here's the kids club area. I couldn't tell you anything about that because I never went there. So this is all of Central Park. You can this is the first level where you can have staterooms that overlook the whole Central Park area. But this goes all the way down to deck, I want to say 8, or not deck 8, sorry. Okay, let's think. Yes, deck 8. And then deck 6 is where the boardwalk is. It's a little bit lower than this deck. But this deck has a whole bunch of designer shops, so we're going to go through it in a second, but it just has a whole bunch of little calmer things, and the boardwalk is more kid-oriented, this more adult-oriented. But it's a really cool area. All live plants and trees and stuff, but it's a really interesting area. So this, I'm going to be heading down to just a normal area of just staterooms. This is what every other stateroom hallway looks like. Well, the thing I do like about these staterooms is that the doors are indented, so you won't have to worry about hitting someone if you open the door and they don't go in towards your room. Some do, some don't. And the key cards are tap.
What is up, guys? Today we're going to do a room tour of our balcony boardwalk tour for the Harmony of the Seas. We're room 619.
All wrong numbers. 9319.
Okay, let's go. So, first walk in and you see your balcony. And then so turn around, you have a mirror right here. And then if you come here, you have your bathroom, you have a nice wide opening door, toilet, sink, basic stuff. Okay, and then you come out here. These two beds were combined to make a queen. We'll show you in our parents' room. But you each have a section of your stuff. So there's this paint and stuff. He has drawers down there. Then, let me get through. Then you walk through. You have your tables, your lights. You actually do have a charger right next to your light. you'd like to charge your phone there.
That also controls the main lights.
Okay. Then you have another light right there. I mean TV. I mean
Closet.
TV, your vanity area.
Which has 2 USB ports. The just regular ports and a European port, and then this light turns that one off.
And then you have more storage for the people that get the longer closet, a mini fridge, couch.
That also
couch.
turns into a twin size bed.
And then you come out here. You have 2 seats right here. A nice view overlooking the balcony.
Oh, it's fogging up. 1 second. Where?
Down there you can watch the water show, which they're practicing right now. And then you walk through. This is our parents' room. I'm going to show you here. Hold on, let me close this door. Hey. So you can either have it closed like that, or you can open it so you can walk through.
And some people open it all the way through.
Yeah. Okay. And then it's the same thing right here.
So I just wanted to add this to this part of the video. On these balconies, what happens is that since it's right underneath the smoke and all of the exhaust from the ship, on the balcony the soot builds up, and so if you have any clothes outside that you are air drying from the day before after being in the water or something like that, it will get dirty. And your stateroom attendant does come out there and clean each one of those balconies, so they are clean to sit down on, but if you leave something there overnight, they will get dirty. And one little trick about the suitcases is sometimes people worry about the bigger suitcases and where to put them. Actually, we have a large suitcase fits right underneath here. It's the big suitcase fits perfectly underneath, and then you just put the little curtain down like that and out of sight, out of mind.
Now this is the same room, but just in a queen size bed format instead of twins.
And this is 9321. It's a different format, same room, but
same format, just different
layout.
So you have your mirror on this side, your vanity, your mini fridge. Then instead of the cabinets being on the side of the bed and the bed being in the middle, the cabinets are here.
In other words, they flip the bed with the couch. Like in our room, we have the couch over here, the bed in between the closets, but now they have the bed over here, the couch over here.
Bathroom's the same.
Same bathroom.
Closet space is the same.
The drawers on one side.
And then your TV.
And the one with the drawers, you get a small safe.
You do also only get, I know how you're not even filming. You show the PowerPoints next, or the power things next to the bed. You do only have it next to one side of the bed.
Yeah, both sides don't have it.
Yeah.
Like this side has it,
But that side.
that side doesn't.
Okay.
That's what a typical stateroom hallway looks like. It looks like that all the way from this deck, pretty much all the way down to deck 8. I would say all look kind of the same. But this is where the card room is. Kind of book, library, card room, RC Online. It has a computer. It's called 7 Hearts, but that's all kind of what it looks like. But if I can find the map. Oh, here it is. So this is the map of deck 14. It's just all staterooms. You have the solarium over here. This is where I showed that wing bridge, and then Adventure Ocean, and then card room. But deck 13 and deck 12 have Wonderland in the back, but nothing else. So I'll go show you Wonderland real quick.
For your first journey, the first appetizer. This is what we call the bird's nest from the element of fire.
All right.
Ready? Alright. In 3, 2, 1. This is
Mom's favorite.
So what is on you?
That's awesome.
But this one I need to see.
Okay.
Alright, let me put this one on the center. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Wow, that's
Thank you.
On the physical mushroom garden, the big red mushroom on top, that is white chocolate pistachio.
Wonderland, when we had it, wasn't all that impressive, but that's all you have here. And then deck 11 has Wonderland as well. We're on deck 12 right now. So deck 11 is all staterooms. You can't see Wonderland from there, so I'm not going to show you all that. I'm just going to walk down to deck 9. This is the deck that we are on, and this is where the upper level of Dazzles is. They kind of have jazz and stuff there. So like I said, we're going to head down to deck 9 because all of those are just stateroom decks. Deck 9 is where you can find Dazzles. It's like a jazz bar, and it has music nightly. So this is Dazzles. This is kind of just like the jazz music area. There's just seating in the upper deck, and then down below there's just some music area you can play, and then also there's a bar right here as well. That isn't open. They really want to open it for shows. But you can see over the boardwalk right there. And then if you come this way, you'll head into Central Park. So we're back in this area, right around here. You have Chops Grill, you have a bar here, you have Park Cafe, which is kind of like a grab and go eat salad bar area. And then here's some of your designer shops. You have Hublot, Omega, Cartier, and Bulgar. And then you have Vintages, which is like a wine. Jamie's Italian, which is a really good Italian restaurant. And then 150 Central Park, which is around here. But this whole area, it's real green. They play bird sounds and stuff over here. It's really cool. So Central Park is an amazing point on a ship that I've ever seen before. It's really calm and scenic, and I just love it in Central Park with all the shops and everything. So that's that whole Central Park area. Really just that whole area. Once again, a more detailed view. Shops, and that. But yeah. All right. So now, after showing all of that, we're going to go down to deck 7. Actually, no, I'm not going to go on deck 7. We're going to skip to deck 6. There is nothing here on deck 7. It's just staterooms all the way up floor. So we're going to hop down to deck 6. I want to show you the Vitality Spa, and then the start of the Royal Promenade, as well as the boardwalk. So now that I'm heading to the spa area, which I personally love, I bought the 8-day pass to the thermal suite. There's like the salon and the vitamin center, and then the gym is back this direction. But the thermal suite is what I used the whole time. It had the heated beds, the rain shower, the sauna, and the steam room. And I loved it. That was back that direction. But I think it's worth its money, especially if you like to go and sit there a lot. So now I'm heading back towards the boardwalk area, as well as the top of the Royal Promenade, which is the photo center called Focus, and Schooner's Bar, Schooner's Bar, and the Loyalty Desk, which is for all Crown and Anchors. So that's really the start of what is seen in the promenade. You have the stairs down there and there, but here is another neighborhood of the cruise ship. You have rock climbing walls over here, aqua theater, some more shopping and stuff like that in here. This is also the end of the Ultimate Abyss slide that we. Now we're heading into the boardwalk, which is an entertainment area with Starbucks, with shops, Sabor, which is a Mexican food restaurant, this bottom of the Ultimate Abyss, and the Aqua Theater, which here is from our balcony a show one of the nights, and it's just always so much fun to watch. And that's the benefit of having a boardwalk balcony, is you actually get to watch this without having to sit in the crowd. Now you do have to have the Ultimate Abyss slide in your way, so that's kind of a downfall of it, but at least you don't have to sit next to people bumping shoulder to shoulder the whole time. But it's crazy how they can dive like that and hit a small pool with so little margin of error. But that's that area, and the rock climbing walls as well, and a kid climbing wall. And here is Johnny Rockets, which they have free breakfast there every morning. Another arcade area, the carousel, and some more shops, and the hot dog area called the Dog House. Now we're walking down to deck 6, which is the jogging track. So this is the jogging track or walking track. We kind of get closer to the ocean outside. You can see everything. It's a really cool area. That's towards the back of the ship. That's the bathroom. Since the jogging track's down here, you don't have one up at the top by the pool where they typically are. Here's also the top level of the dining room and the start of the Royal Promenade in the back. And then here you have a lot of like guest services, some shopping, kind of like main central hubs, and then the theater, or the top level of the theater. Now going to the promenade, you'll see the robotic bar and the diamond shop and the Rising Tide bar, which goes up to the Central Park area periodically, and this is also right next to the guest services area. I love this bar. It's just something fun to do. It's something unique on the ship, well, on all Oasis class ships. Now you have the cafe promenade, some more shops, next cruise center. They were doing a little dance session there, and the Doghouse pub, Sorrento's Pizza, and then you have another like duty-free shops. Here you have like a sports bar, karaoke bar, and a Mexican-style cantina. Going into the theater now. I probably shouldn't have been there here, but I was. Here's the upper level of the theater. The lower level is same seating and everything, just obviously lower level. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here, so I'm going to head out. Here is the entry to the Royal Theater. But yeah, so we're going to head down to deck 4 now, which is called the Entertainment Palace. If I can find the map here. So here's the Entertainment Palace. But yeah, it's where Studio B is and a lot of the ice skating stuff. Now we're gonna go ahead and deck 4, which has the Entertainment Palace with a non-smoking casino and the Diamond Club. This is the Diamond Lounge. You get your coffee station. You know, set up like food and stuff here, mainly during the afternoon. But sometimes at lunch they have apples and stuff. Studio B is also right next to here.
Lit by the glow of the enchanted bouquet, Juliet's journey and quest for love of her own begins, guided and protected by her mystical escort, Tempest. What the hell?
Studio B was awesome because ice skating on a boat, and it's just something unique, and I love that about Royal Caribbeans with their ice skating rinks. Here's the bigger, larger casino. Now they have smoking here, so if you don't like this one, go to this non-smoking center. So the cool thing is this is an 8-night cruise, so they do the Maine lobster tail. This is the 6th night, No, sorry. Tonight is the 7th night, or 7th day. And so this is the 2nd level of the main dining room. You have 3 different levels. The 1st level, 2nd level, which is this one. And then the 3rd level. That's the dining room, the main dining room. But there are a lot of other different dining options spread throughout the ship. You know, you got Wonderland, Izumi, Chops, Jamie's, Sorrento's, just a whole bunch of different stuff. And then, so this right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, look at my handy dandy 3D map. So yeah, this is deck 4. And then deck 3, oh, Izumi. Yes, Izumi is right here. I almost forgot. Izumi is kind of tucked away. This is Izumi right here. It's closed off right now, but they have hibachi as well as sushi.
Japanese, over here, Miss Lori. One time. Here and Japanese mother. Please be with us all the time. It's your turn. Oh yeah. All I want.
And it's, in my opinion, one of my favorite restaurants on the boat. But I'm going to go ahead and walk to deck 3. For the main dining room, this is also kind of the gangway. The gangway, you get out right there sometimes. Really just depends. You also have a boarding area right here, which is on deck 2, I believe. Yeah, let me head down to deck 2 real quick. Deck 2 is kind of a more secluded deck. Nothing is down here really for guests. But you have your medical facility down here. I-95. Oh, yeah, see. It's not a guest area. But yeah, you have medical facility right there if you need to go to it. Your escalator to get to your boarding area, and a variety of different stuff. But yeah, this boat is a really big boat. There's a lot of stuff to do. We didn't go to a majority of the places multiple times, like places that we would typically go to on smaller ships. We didn't really get the opportunity to go to as often because we went to other places. But this boat is really big. You have plenty to do. But if you're on a short night cruise, like really anything 5 days or less, you're going to have trouble getting everything in. We did an 8-night cruise out of Galveston to Cozumel, Nassau, and Coco. The first time they did this itinerary, and it was a really fun itinerary, something that obviously we're not used to. This is one of my longer cruises that I've done, and it was just a variety of different experiences. The shows were phenomenal. The crew members were amazing. But since it's just so many people on this boat, I mean, we have around 6,000 people. You lose that personal experience you get with the crew members sometimes, but you do get a lot more amenities. So like if you were in the Voyager of the Seas, or if you were in the Radiance of the Seas, you would have much more of a personal connection because it's a smaller boat, less people they have to deal with. Here, you have twice as many people, and it just becomes chaotic a lot of times. You have to reserve spots for some shows, like the main Broadway style shows, you have to reserve a spot. For the Aqua Theater, you have to reserve a spot. There's just a lot of different things that you have to constantly be looking out for these bigger ships. I still love them so very much, and it's just an amazing boat to go on. So definitely recommend this boat, and I hope this tour was informational for y'all, and I hope y'all got something out of it. So we'll see y'all later, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and we hope that you got a lot out of this video. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time. All right, so once again, I wanted to thank y'all for watching this video of the Harmony of the Seas walkthrough, and I just wanted to give y'all a heads up of what is to come for Teenage Castaways. We are going on a cruise in December in about 12 days on the Norwegian Escape, leaving December 27th. We will be going to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Roatan, and Belize, NCL's private island, and I'm extremely excited about this one. And then after that, we are going on another cruise in May on the Mariner of the Seas, a 5-night Cozumel and Costa Maya cruise. And so we have a few cruises planned. I will post another video talking about Coco Cay itself because that has a variety of different options for a variety of different people. And I loved Coco Cay. It's a chill place. It's a thrilling place. However you want to take it, Coco Cay has everything for everybody. So once again, thank y'all for watching, and I hope to have y'all back soon.